Good day traders, welcome to the 3rd of November 2014 market review. The trade today is called Life Healthcare Group. The code is LHC and the last traded price was 41 Rand 70. Action is to go into a long or a buy. It means you want to buy it from a low to a high. Entry level will be 41 Rand and 14 cents. Stop loss is 39 Rand 91 and the target is 44 Rand 22. So the expectation is to enter the blue line here at 41 Rand 14 to go to the green line 44 Rand 22. Stop loss to be used is 39 Rand 91. Looking at the current open trades, CFR and Impala is still in the open trade. Trades that's been closed was Roynet on the 30th of October and Monday on the 31st of October. Looking at the top 40 JSE index, that's the top 40 shares on the JSE. The blue line is the index movement, and as you can see, it's currently moving higher above the 5-day moving average and the 20-day moving average. Looking at the Americans, the US market, the Dow Jones, they've actually closed here above this level of 17,390 points. That's on the green line. Friday they actually closed more than 195 points positive, and they actually touched a new high. The same happened with the S&P 500 as well, breaking that 2,010 points, and they also closed highs on new high levels for the last about 20 years, as you can see on the green line here. Looking at the J200, that's the top 40. I'm going to put on the Bollinger Bands here. Now the top 40 is currently testing this 44,400 levels here, as you can see. And they closed on 44,384 points. So the high of expectation to test now is about 44,400 points. If broken, new highs of 45,000 could be on the table. After the downward slide in the downward channel, now it's starting to trade between the green and the red line in a positive channel upwards. Take note, the futures on the Dow Jones are quite flat for Monday afternoon, as well as the South African top 40 index. The futures are also flat for the early morning at opening at 9 o'clock, as well as the European futures are also quite flat. A bit positive and a bit negative at this moment, so no real direction. Looking at some shares at this moment, Shoprite broke up heavily after it went through 140, it went to 150, and from 150 it went to 160, testing this previous highs here. So the next expectation of to wait now to see if it can go to this 167 levels after it's testing this 160 in a beautiful channel upwards. The Rand and dollar had a big impact on this. At a stage they were at 1082. They're currently back now at 1107. So we need to see how these retailers will open in early trade this morning as well on Monday morning. You can see the Mr. Price also breaking new highs at this moment. You can actually go and just put it on a 5-year chart. This is new highs on this specific trade as well. On the high levels here of 228 Rand 15 cent. Looking at Willys also started to follow the same as Shoprite. Look like a similar chart going down in this downward channel, now starting to break up in this channel here. Next expectation high could be close here to the 80 Rand, currently trading at 78.39. But first of all, track the Rand and dollar as well. Let's go and look at the banking side, banking shares. Barclays Bank was in a sideways pattern, broke this 160 levels as expected to be the high, actually broke it, went higher to the 170 level. So it was huge jumps from Wednesday, Thursday and Fridays in the market, leading these shares to pick up, followed by the US markets. So as you can see, it's testing this 174, 175 level on the high here. Let's go to Standard Bank. Standard Bank as well. I've put a blue line here. This 140 level is very important, and the specific share was in a downward sideways channel, broke up 130s, 131, went to 135 immediately, 138.75, Next expectation high to be tested is close to the 140. Now look at MTN. MTN cycles 233, 243, 233, 243, 233, 243. Big huge question is, could it go and still trade in this pattern or sideways pattern? As you can see, I'm going to identify it to you by using these channels. Now currently 61.8% is the huge low and 38.2% is the huge high on this one. Yeah, so we need to see if it can break this, go high to 250s back, or will it start pointing back here again. But look at this, low, high, low, high. Anytime if it breaks this high, definitely higher levels. Keep a close eye on this low here. That low there is about 240. 240, and if any time if it breaks at 240 to about 239, 238, 238.50, you could go back to this level of 233. Looking at Vodacom, now Vodacom went into the sideways pattern, broke this, currently trading on the new high of 133.83. We spoke about it as 151, 132 level. Now it's tested on this high of 133.88. Imperial, tracking it for a long time now. From this low levels on the sideways here, broke up, sideways, broke up, went to the 190 levels from approximately about 178, 175, currently trading here to 190. Next expectation of highs could be close to this levels here of 193.90 and 197. So we need to see if the momentum will still go higher in this specific trade after it broke this high here and is forming a new positive channel. Looking at CFR, interesting. Share did come down, low, high, low, high. Lows are 90 Rand, and the highest currently on this share is about 93 Rand. And it's also the same pattern as you can see on the sideways. So the big question is, can you break this 94 Rand and start moving back above the 100 Rand levels? So you need to track this one closely to see any movement in the short term. Traders, enjoy trading, and let's see what happens on the market in the first week of November 2014.